Hey guys, what's up? So I didn't make a video last Monday, but what I did make is on last Friday I put out a video of me reacting to the new Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire trailer, something like To the Land and Sea, so if you want to see that I'll link it below. But in that video I said that I would be doing a more in-depth reaction and, you know, things that I normally do with the Pokemon series, as per usual with X and Y and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So let's start the video. Awkward transitions are awkward. Anyway, the first huge big news that everybody's talking about, at least in the Pokemon community, besides the fact that today we also got a poster about the new Mega Evolution special thing that's gonna have 3 Mega starters from Hoenn and Rayquaza and Steven Stone. But that's besides the point. Other big news is that Mega Camerupt, Mega Sharpedo, and Mega Gallade were just confirmed to us, so let's just go in depth really quickly about each of them and my thoughts on them. So the first up is Mega Camerupt. Mega Camerupt remains the Fire Ground type, gains the ability Sheer Force instead of having Magma Armor or Solid Rock. The stats will go up, but its speed will decrease. Mega Camerupt's design looks just a little, I don't know, there's just something that's just not right about this thing, and giving it the Sheer Force ability, that's actually a kind of a good ability, as it will increase its attack stat by 30% on physical moves, I believe is what it does, but it blocks like doing secondary abilities, but things not like flinching, so it's kind of a weird give and take ability, but I think it's an okay one. Obviously, Archie. Maxie is going to be using this Mega Camerupt on his team. No doubt we're going to see it sometime during the game, just like we'll also see Mega Sharpedo being used by Archie. Mega Sharpedo also remains the Water Dark typing. It gains the ability Strong Jaw instead of Rough Skin, and its stats all across the board will increase. Strong Jaw is an ability that basically allows a Pokemon that knows moves like Bite or Crunch or other moves like that that I cannot think of on the top of my head. Just a lot more stronger and more powerful. There's nothing really too special about it. It's a cool ability, but I would take Rough Skin better just because you could do more damage with Rough Skin at the end of turns, and I don't know, maybe I'm actually wrong. I don't know, maybe Strong Jaw is the superior of the abilities. Probably is. What do I know? I really don't know much. Last up is Mega Gallade, which remains the Psychic and Fighting type. Gains the ability Inner Focus, and only its attack and speed increase. Inner Focus, I actually didn't write down what its previous ability was, I'll flash it up on screen, but Inner Focus is just an ability that prevents it from being, causing it to flinch with moves like Bite or Waterfall or Crunch or Astonish or whatever, but I don't know, it's not the best of the abilities. They could have given it something a little bit better. Speaking of abilities, this is apparently a big, giant, huge announcement by the fact that I'm throwing my hands at the screen, but we got the confirmed abilities of Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. While this was sort of kind of announced and leaked through the Koro scans, some people that could read Japanese translated it for us, but still we didn't have no idea what it was, but here are the official English names. Primal Groudon gets the Desolate Land ability, and Primal Kyogre gets the Primordial Sea ability. Those are correct. That is right. Basically, these abilities work like the Drought and the Drizzle ability for regular Kyogre and Groudon. Actually, the other way around. It works in the same manner that it brings out the sun or it brings out the rain, but unlike those, there's some bigger, huge things that come with these abilities. For one, as long as it's in its Mega or Primal form, it will automatically always stay raining or always be sunny. It won't last for just 5 turns, so that's one thing. The second thing is that Desolate Land and Primordial Sea will cancel out all other weather status changing abilities and moves. If a Pokemon comes out with a different ability that causes the weather to change, not gonna happen. If it knows Rain Dance, Hail, Sunny Day, or anything like that, Sandstorm, not gonna happen. So this thing wipes out all other weather status changing abilities and moves completely. Also, Desolate Land cancels out all water type moves, Primordial Sea cancels out all fire type moves, so this is going to be intense. I don't see a lot of people actually using legendaries. For me, I don't use legendaries, so I'm excited about their new abilities and the, you know, the stuff that they bring to the metagame and whatnot. I'm not a huge competitor. I'm not a firm believer in using legendaries on my team during a playthrough, so good news for everybody else. I don't really do all that competitive battle stuff or legendary stuff, so it's just what it is. Two last things really quickly is that we got more information on Team Magma and Team Aqua. I'm just going to go over this really quickly because we pretty much know what already Team Magma and Team Aqua are going to do. Unless you've never played the original Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, which I recommend to go buy a copy right now before you complete and play Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because it is one of the best Pokemon games in my opinion. I love it. Best memories ever. But two more things that are kind of going in depth with Team Magma and Aqua is that Team Magma is not only just increasing the land, but they want to do it for humanity's sake of future development. While Team Aqua, on the other hand, wants to increase the sea in order to play down humanity's greed for expansion and the destruction of this natural habitat. So that's just a little bit more interesting, that I thought that we're going to get more in-depth kind of a characterization, or lack of better word, for our villains and our villainous teams. And then the last thing is that while it hasn't been confirmed on a set date or when it will become available for us, we will soon be getting the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire demos for the 3DS. They say it's going to come in some kind of a download code, and they're also saying that any items or Pokemon that you get in the game, you can transfer over to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. They said more details will be released on that soon. I will hopefully be covering the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire demo when we get it. Totally looking forward to it. And apparently they say that there's going to be some other Mega Pokemon, Mega Evolution that hasn't been released yet, that's going to be in the game that you can transfer over, and it's going to be awesome. So anyway, that was a lot. Actually, not a lot. I feel like I've done more huge announcements videos like this in the past with more and more information, like the last reaction and thoughts video that I did on Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. But that was everything that we got here in Megas, a little bit more information on the teams, and a demo. Hopefully that will be coming soon to us. I'll give out more information when that actually comes out. But if you want to see my video on me reacting to the actual trailer, I'll link that below, and the actual trailer, I'll link it below, along with the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire site, so you can read on this information yourself. Also, I'm putting out 2 videos today. This is the first one. The second one is, if you are an Apple fan, I am going to discuss the iPhone 6, 6 Plus, and the Apple Watch, Apple Pay, and all that stuff, so I'll link that video below and also on the screen during the little end credits things. So, with that, I will see you guys if you watch the Apple video, or next Monday for whatever pops up in his head. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.